I've entered a 10-kilometre run, a local run in Cardiff, and had a notification today to say it's been postponed. It would have been on the 4th of September. But what surprised me is they said, unfortunately, we cannot defer, transfer or offer refunds to runners due to monies being committed or already spent. And essentially they're saying there'll be a virtual event so you can go off and prove that you've run 10 kilometres and they'll send you a T-shirt. But that doesn't sound good enough to me. And I wonder if that's legal, that they can keep on to our money.
What a cheeky bunch of people. Is it a charity?
Yeah.
Don't name it, but is it a charity?
So potentially you can choose to raise funds for charity if you choose to, yeah.
But
which a lot of people
is the
do.
organiser a charity?
No. I can tell you the name of the organisers. So
No, don't tell me the name, please.
No problem.
No
problem.
Well, they can't. They can't keep your money unless one particular circumstance applies, which I'll come to in a moment. Have they said why they've committed the £30?
They said that they've already committed to a large number of orders in relation to the event, which are required due to the lead-in times from suppliers. So I'm guessing that's for T-shirts and medals. I don't know.
Yeah, one would have thought so. Or indeed, I mean, I was thinking it might just be a charity that's committed the funds internally, which is why I asked the question. But if it's a commercial organisation, they probably just want to keep the profit. And that's the reality. They are not entitled to keep that money unless the contract, their terms and conditions that you signed up to when you signed up, if you signed online, you would have ticked a little box agreeing to terms and conditions, specifically gives them the right to convert it to a virtual event. But I very much doubt it will say that.
Right, yeah.
And if they're converting it to a virtual event and there's not something saying they're allowed to do that in their terms and conditions, they're in breach of contract, you're entitled to your money back. Of that, there is no doubt. I don't suppose you paid it by debit card or credit card, did you?
Debit, that's probably unfortunate, is it?
Well, it's not, because you can go to your bank and put in a chargeback. You can do that within 120 days of the problem arising. You can get it back from them. Alternatively, you can go to the small claims court and get the £30. Depending on your financial circumstances, Paul, and I don't want to inquire too closely, you have to really need £30 to go through the aggravation of a court case and the years delay that involves.
I think it's like the principle on behalf of all the other people that have entered as well. Like, there's a lot of money when it adds up. I think it's meant to be up to like 7,000 people, So.
Wow. So yeah. That's
it's usually a big event in Cardiff. I know COVID has had impacts, but anyway. But I appreciate your advice.
All right, Paul, thank you. Great call and really, really interesting problem there.